in partnership with CommSec.
All right, let's go to the markets. Tom Piotrowski, hello to you. How are we shaping up today?
Pete, we're going to kick off with a loss of about 1/3% this morning. So that, I suppose, should be seen in the context of yesterday's rather impressive outcome where we saw the market up by around 0.8%. So today we'll have some earnings which it'll continue to pick up over the course of the next week. AMP and Light & Wonder will be reporting numbers. AMP's had a pretty good run over the course of the last couple of weeks, up by about 15%. So the market expecting some optimistic news, you would think, under those circumstances. But in terms of what we saw in the Northern Hemisphere, yesterday, you might recall there was a bit of a blemish on the markets with concerns about growth and inflation pushing stocks lower. But Wall Street was able to recover last night with quite a decent improvement from the worst to the best levels. The S&P 500 up by a little less than 0.75%, but it was technology stocks that were most conspicuous with their improvements. The Nasdaq up by 1.2%. Apple stood out, Pete. So the stock up by around 5%. And this all turns around a pledge on the part of the iPhone maker to invest another $100 billion in terms of its US operations. So this is on the heels of $100 billion, dollars. This comes on the back of an earlier pledge for another substantial investment in 20,000 jobs to be added to Apple's payrolls in the US. So that was lifting technology stocks more broadly. A lot of earnings numbers out last night. McDonalds shares were up by around 3% on better than expected quarterly earnings. We had Walt Disney shares down by around 3%. They disappointed with their earnings numbers. And we've got the Aussie dollar, Pete, trading just north of 65 US cents. A weakening US dollar hasn't helped commodity prices. We've seen oil prices fall over 6% this week. They were down by as much as 4% intraday, falling by 1.6%. At the conclusion of the session. So energy stocks might be in for some headwinds today.
Okay, Tom, thank you.